Air is the most silent companion of our lives, always present yet almost never noticed, flowing around us every second without asking for attention, appreciation, or recognition, and still, it is the very reason life continues to exist. We wake up breathing air, we sleep breathing air, and between every moment of joy, pain, success, or failure, air remains constant, reminding us that some of the most important things in life are invisible. Air teaches us that value does not come from being seen or heard, but from being essential. In a world where people compete to be loud, to be noticed, to be praised, air shows us another path, the path of quiet importance. It does not announce its arrival, yet the moment it leaves, everything stops. This is a powerful lesson for life. You do not need applause to matter, and you do not need noise to prove your worth. Many people work silently, love quietly, and support others without recognition, just like air, and their impact is far greater than those who seek constant validation. Air also teaches us the art of flow. When it meets obstacles, it does not fight them with anger or force. Instead, it moves around them, over them, or through the smallest openings, showing us that strength combined with flexibility is unstoppable. Life often places walls in front of us, failures, losses, rejection, fear, but air reminds us that resistance is not always power. Sometimes adaptation is wisdom. The calm nature of air is another deep lesson. When air is still, it feels peaceful, gentle, and soothing. But when it gathers energy, it transforms into wind, storms, and hurricanes, capable of reshaping landscapes and changing destinies. This teaches us never to underestimate calm people or quiet moments, because calm is not weakness. Calm is control. A calm mind can think clearly. A calm heart can endure pain. And a calm soul can carry immense strength. Air also represents balance. It exists everywhere, touching everyone equally, without discrimination, teaching us humility and fairness. It does not choose who deserves to breathe. It simply gives. In the same way, true kindness and wisdom are unconditional. Air also teaches us the importance of space. It never crowds, never suffocates, never overwhelms. It allows everything to exist freely within it. Healthy relationships, like air, need space to breathe. Love that controls becomes suffocating, and ambition without rest becomes exhausting. Air reminds us to pause, to inhale deeply, to exhale slowly, and to allow life to move naturally. Breathing itself is a lesson. When we inhale, we accept. When we exhale, we let go. Life becomes lighter when we learn both. Air carries sounds, scents, and life itself, connecting everything silently, showing us that we are never truly alone, even when we feel isolated. It surrounds us in moments of happiness and holds us in moments of sorrow, unseen but faithful. Air also teaches patience. It does not rush, yet it is always moving, reminding us that progress does not always look dramatic. Sometimes it is slow, steady, and invisible. Growth often happens quietly, beneath the surface, just like air shaping mountains over time. In moments of anxiety or fear, air becomes our anchor. One deep breath can calm a racing mind and bring us back to the present. This is perhaps one of the most beautiful lessons of air. No matter how chaotic life becomes, peace is always one breath away. Through air, we learn that presence matters more than appearance. Consistency matters more than intensity. And quiet strength often outlasts loud power. Air teaches us to be humble, yet strong, gentle, yet resilient, invisible, yet unforgettable. It reminds us that we do not need to prove our existence by noise or force, because simply being constant, supportive, and real is enough. In the end, air teaches us a timeless truth. The most powerful forces in life are often the ones we cannot see, but without them, nothing else can survive. Air also teaches us about presence without possession, about being close without control, and about influence without force. Because air touches everything, yet owns nothing, reminding us that true power does not come from holding tightly, but from allowing freely. Air enters our lungs, gives us life, and then leaves, trusting that it will return again, teaching us the rhythm of trust and surrender that life demands from us. We spend so much time trying to control outcomes, people, and situations. Yet air survives by doing the opposite. It lets go constantly, moment by moment, breath by breath. This teaches us that holding on too tightly suffocates both ourselves and others, while letting go creates space for renewal. Air also carries voices, music, prayers, and cries across distances, silently connecting hearts that may never meet, showing us that unseen connections are often stronger than visible ones. It reminds us that our words matter, because once released into the air, they travel, linger, and influence others in ways we may never fully understand. Just like air can soothe with a gentle breeze or destroy with a violent storm, our thoughts and words also carry power, depending on how we shape them. Air teaches responsibility. What we release into the world, whether kindness or cruelty, will move beyond us. Another lesson of air is impermanence. Air is always changing. No breath is ever the same as the last, reminding us that life itself is temporary, and clinging to moments, identities, or pain only increases suffering. When we accept change as natural, like the movement of air, we stop resisting life and start living it. Air also humbles us by reminding us how small yet dependent we are. No amount of wealth, status, or strength can replace a single breath, teaching us that survival is not about dominance, but dependence. In moments of ego, air quietly reminds us that we are equal in our need to breathe. Air teaches resilience through softness. It erodes mountains, not with force, but with time, showing us that patience combined with consistency can reshape even the hardest realities. This is a powerful lesson for those who feel weak or powerless. Gentle persistence can change what brute force cannot. Air also exists between extremes. It can be warm or cold, still or violent, clean or polluted, reflecting how human nature too holds opposites within itself. It invites us to choose awareness to purify our inner air, our thoughts, emotions, and intentions, because polluted air harms life just as toxic thoughts harm the soul. Air reminds us that what we consume internally matters as much as what surrounds us externally. When life becomes heavy, air teaches us lightness not by escaping problems, but by not carrying unnecessary weight. A deep breath before reacting can change anger into understanding, fear into clarity, and chaos into calm. Air also teaches presence. Breathing happens only in the now, never in the past or future, reminding us that peace exists only in the present moment. When we focus on breathing, we return to ourselves. Through air, life whispers a gentle truth. You do not need to rush to arrive. You do not need to shout to be heard. And you do not need to harden yourself to survive. Like air, you can be soft and strong at the same time, flexible yet unbreakable, invisible yet essential. In learning from air, we learn how to live not aggressively, not fearfully, but consciously, freely, and fully, one breath at a time.